Good morning, dear students. Today we are starting with Standard 10th English poem known as Animals. Now, this poem is written by Walt Whitman. He is a very famous English author. Let's see what he has to say about animals and humans. I think I could turn and live with animals. They are so placid and self contained. I stand and look at them long and long. Now, here the poet says, I think I could turn and live with animals. Means he wants to live with animals. Why? Because they are so placid. The meaning of placid is calm and peaceful. So, the meaning of placid is calm and peaceful, and self contained is within themselves. They do not care about anybody else, but they are just contained within themselves. They do not need anybody. I stand and look at them long and long means he's observing them for a long time and getting to know what is happening, and they are so calm and peaceful and they are so self contained. They do not need anybody to make them happy or sad. They do not sweat and whine about their condition. That means whining means cry and complain. Animals do not complain about whatever condition they are living in. They do not lie awake in the dark and weep for their sins. This means that they do not have anything bad that they have done upon others. They do not make me sick. Means the author is feeling disgusted when humans discuss their duty of God. Duty of God is nothing but whatever correct that we have done or whatever help that we have given to the society on our behalf. Everybody loves to say that to others that we have done this and we are so good and it is duty of God. So when humans talk about all this, the author feels very disgusted about humans. That's how the author compares animals to humans and feels that animals are far better than humans. Not one is dissatisfied, not one is demented with the mania of owning things. Now, demented means behaving irrationally or like a mad person due to anger or excitement. Mania means craze. Mania means craze of owning new things. For example, it can be an expensive bag, expensive house, a car, or anything that you want or you can own. Not one kneels to another. This means kneels means to go down by bending the knees. Nobody kneels down to another. Not one animal is kneeling to another. Only humans do it. To whom? That also to the olden days, to king and queen, we all used to kneel down. Not one is respectable or unhappy over the whole earth. So the poet says that not one animal is unhappy, not in Pune or in Bombay, but he's talking about the entire earth. So they all show their relations to me and I accept them. So the poet says here that they all have a certain relationship with him and he is also happy with the relationship with animals. They bring me tokens of myself. What is the meaning of tokens? It means symbols, virtues, qualities. Now, qualities, what kind of qualities they bring to the author? The qualities of kindness, the qualities of honesty, the qualities of showing and being very, very useful and satisfied all the time. They evince them plainly in their possession. Evince means show. They clearly show all these qualities, and in possession means they have it in them inbuilt. They already have it, and the author feels so happy by seeing them that he is meeting himself, which was where he was lost a long time ago, and now he can see all these qualities that humans have lost in animals. I wonder where they get those tokens. Did I pass that way huge times ago and negligently drop them? So, the author is wondering that from where are they getting these tokens, as we had seen in the previous stanza that tokens means nothing but qualities. So, the author is questioning himself and all the humans that did we carelessly drop them so behind, and it was such a long time has been passed that all these qualities have gone from humankind. So the author feels he must also be kind at one particular time. He must be compassion over certain things. But where are the qualities gone? And hence he ends the poem by saying and asking the humankind that was it so long ago, and where are the qualities gone? As we are growing, we are losing all these important qualities that keep us satisfied and happy throughout. So, this is the end of the poem. I hope you all have understood the poem nicely. Thank you.